Oh, say does that.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And our broadcast team tonight, Grant Hill and Steve Smith. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Hey, Allie.
Well, Brian, the Blazers have had some bold moves to create flexibility and go younger. Anthony Simons said, "We've been very resilient and we're sticking with it. All tied together, feeding off of each other, playing free, playing loose, playing hard. And that's all we need." Guys, back to you.
Well, he's been a big part of it, Allie. Thanks a lot. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for Damian Lillard.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. At the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, and it's Jones in at the 1. And for the Trailblazers, the forwards, Hart and Grant. Lillard and Simons are the 1 and the 2, and it's Nurkic in at the 5 down low. It's early in the season, but we're already seeing some teams fall short of expectations. Grant, what do these teams need to do to get back on track?
Well, first of all, they have to relax. They can't panic. It's still early in the season. But, of course, it's on the leaders of each team to set the tone. They need to make sure everyone is locked in and on the same page.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Poeltl. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul of the game.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
Lillard outside. Pure from three-point range.
At the arc, Lillard can make any shot work. His accuracy is astounding.
Poeltl with a screen on Simons. Here's Vassell. And he can't get that one. And it's Portland the other way. You know, last game they matched up with the Mavs. A tough loss there.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
Nurkic's shot is good.
A jack-of-all trade, Jeremy Grant also has a strong feel for when his guys are uncovered.
Jones, the pass to Vassell. Outside Johnson. Fades and shoots. And the bucket by Poeltl.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
And when you think of the time Johnson spent with the U.S. team, I mean, the coaches and players he was around, absolutely huge for this young player in his development. Incredible work right there on the glass, just doing all he can to extend that lead.
Hey, once you got him on the ropes, keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
They get it back. Pass to Sohan. Second shot opportunity. Goes up again. The shot by Poeltl no good.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Hits a three-pointer. Lillard's got 6. Johnson was part of that U.S. team that played in 2021. Man, what a great experience, Grant.
Oh, B.A., I mean, I can speak in great detail how much you can gain playing for the U.S. team. Johnson continued to grow as a player after that summer and was a great addition to that team as well.
Now here's Simons. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And it wasn't just the points. He brought hustle, he brought energy, and he brought it on the glass.
Vassell can't get it to go. For Portland, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Hart with it. He really had an off game against the Mavericks. Puts it up from 15. San Antonio with a rebound. Poeltl's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Vassell. San Antonio again missing. Portland leading. Pass to Simons. Back to Hart. Lillard outside. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Johnson against Lillard. Sohan. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Portland has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Hard passes to Lillard. Here's Graham. Pass to Lillard. 4-3. Fires in the triple. Lillard's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. For the Blazers, Eubanks, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Winslow comes in for Hart, and it's Sharp in for Simons. .146 left to play in the first.
After 9 seasons together in Portland, the backcourt duo of Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum are no longer teammates. C.J. sent to New Orleans.
Now here's McDermott, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. They grab their own miss. Chang gets the bucket.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Now Portland with it. They're on a 13-4 run. A minute 9 left in the first quarter. Jones against Lillard. 6 to shoot. Over Jones. 3-pointer Sharp. Rebound San Antonio. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
It's never easy to win games when you're missing free throws. They had to be better.
Especially on the road. Each miss fired up that crowd even more.
Lillard against Richardson. Takes a 3. Lillard can't get it to go. San Antonio has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Richardson from deep. Damian Lillard with the rebound. Here's Sharp, guarded by Richardson. Offensive rebound. Outside Jones. Oh, it's stolen away. And so the first quarter is in the books. Trailblazers out in front, up by 9. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. At the 2 and the 3, it's Vassell and Johnson. Keita Bates Diop out there with Isaiah Roby. And it's Richardson in at the 1. Now here's Simons. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Grant in the post. Bates Diop on him. Back to Simons. The 3. Knocks it down from distance. Simons has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Showing the quickness. Nice catch and shoot by Anthony. Some players just need an opportunity to succeed. Take Anthony Simons. With increased playing time during the 2021-22 season, we saw him take off.
Now here's Simons. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Here's Sharp. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Richardson. Screen by Roby. To the middle. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the San Antonio Spurs. On Thursday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And then on Saturday, they'll be facing Paul George and the Los Angeles Clippers.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Well, for Simons during the 21-22 season, Smitty, injuries opened the door.
And BA, not just any injuries. Portland was without Dame Lillard and C.J. McCollum most of that season, and Simons filled the void. His scoring went up about 10 points per game.
Sharp. Nice D from Vassell.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Four on the clock. Spurs need to get one up here. And that one is stuffed right through.
Great pass from Devin. He's all about doing what's best for the team.
Pass to Nurkic. Nurkic, a screen on Richardson. Back to Nurkic. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Nurkic has got 4 points now in the quarter. Vassell outside. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
Taking advantage of the defense. Devin got inside, and you see what happened.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, they're trying to close this gap. Always a good option to probe the paint and see if you can get an easy one inside.
Simons has the open look. Again, the Trailblazers, good for 2. We've seen a lot of coaches make the transition from college to the NBA. Smitty, what are the biggest challenges in making that leap, you think?
I think gaining trust from your players is totally different from the NBA and college. Also, the pace of the game. Not the speed of the players, but the flow of gameplay itself. And finding the soft spot in an NBA defense is much harder than it is in college.
Now here's Simons. He's got 5. Three-pointer. The shot misses. San Antonio goes the other way with it. This is the first time they've seen Portland this season.
They ran away with this season series last year. It was one of the few teams they could beat.
Roby can't hit. The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Grant outside. Nurkic, a screen on Richardson to the paint. And Nurkic with the basket on the assist from Grant. Nurkic has got 10 points.
Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
San Antonio calls timeout. substitution here for Portland. Eubanks, he's checked in for Nurkic. Watford comes in for Grant. Little's checked in for Sharp. And Lillard subbed in for Simons. And there's 1:38 left to play in the first half. Jones against Lillard. Left side Jones. On the money from 12 feet away.
Just taking what the defense allows, and that's a shot he'll make all night.
Pass to Eubanks. Outside Hart. Eubanks the screen. Hurdle with the block.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
Here's Langford, defended by Lillard. McDermott with the ball. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Now here's Hart. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Lillard outside. Jacks up a three. Pirtle grabs a miss. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds now in the game. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Takes one from 10 feet. They get the rebound. Jones. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Here's Lillard. Off the left rim and out. Now McDermott. From deep. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's Portland going into the break up 12.
It is a wonderful night for basketball and a wonderful time to get a quick, wonderful rundown of how the wonderful West looks early on in this wonderful season. Is that too many wonderfuls?
No, you're wonderful.
And if your team is right in the middle of that pack, how does that affect your mindset as a player?
Well, being in the middle means you're good, but not great. And that probably does bother some guys mentally.
I trust Kenny on that. He knows a lot about being good, but not great.
No, I'm only in the middle of pictures, brother.
All right, and shifting gears to our current matchup, it's been a rough one so far for the... That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Without question, Yusuf Nurkic displaying his skills today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Grant and Nurkic, they're inside at the 4 and the 5. The perimeter filled up by Simons and Hart, and it's Lillard in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Chauncey Billups. Here's Pirtle, and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
At the line for the Spurs, Jakob Pirtle, shooting 1.
And as solid as Pirtle is during the game, his free throws, Grant, can be an issue.
BA, it really limits his minutes during close games late. You know, he's right around 50% for his career. He has decent form, so there is some hope for improvement.
It's stolen by Pirtle. Lillard against Vassell. On the money with a shot from the left block.
Smooth jumper from Devin. Get used to seeing that.
Lillard passes to Simons. Over Jones. And it's Simons missing. The Spurs have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Jones. Back to Johnson. Hurdle with a screen on Simons. Just 5 on the clock. The shot by Johnson, no good. Portland leading. Simons outside. Now Lillard. Grant left side. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And you talk about a basketball family. Jeremy Grant's father was a pro. His uncle, his brothers. I mean, plenty of competition growing up.
2 shots.
That one falls for Grant. And even though Jeremy grew up around the game, success wasn't handed to him, Grant.
Not at all. I mean, he was a second-round pick out of Syracuse, and he's really had to prove himself as an NBA player. He has truly come a long way.
And so Grant nails them both.
This Spurs franchise, one of the most storied in the sport, really trying to get back to their winning ways.
Jones, the pass to Vassell. Hurdle with a screen on Simons. Vassell. Outside Jones. Back to Pirtle. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Well, Smitty, how about the Spurs here? A short playoff drought the last few seasons.
They've only missed the playoffs 7 times since coming to San Antonio, BA, including the last 3 years in a row. This fan base isn't used to these types of seasons.
Winslow's checked in for Portland. Sharp comes in for Simons. Pass to Jang. Now Johnson. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Johnson's gotten his first basket of the night.
That's not going to stop Keldon Johnson. He's good at forcing his way through contact.
Lillard finds Nurkic. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Nurkic has got 12 points in the game.
You know he's going to take a lot of shots out there. He's their #1 option right now.
Pass to Johnson. Here's Roby. Vassell with it. Over Sharp. Vassell can't get it to go.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Now Lillard. Nurkic inside. He's against Jang. Nurkic shot is good.
Nurkic has it going on right now. Keep feeding the big fella.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Roby inside. He's covered by Grant. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. So for the Blazers, Eubanks comes in for Nurkic, and Watford subbed in for Grant. McDermott's checked in for San Antonio. Richardson comes in for Johnson.
Find the lane. Find the lane. Inside.
Man, Blazers fans have been having a bit of whiplash. Western Conference Finals to the lottery in just 3 years.
BA injuries had a big part to play in that. Shows how fast the NBA landscape can change. Fans are hoping they can get back to what they were just as quickly.
The Spurs have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Here's Roby, defended by Lillard.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Got a piece of it. The 3 ball. Nails it from 3. Lillard's got 12 points in the game.
Such a smooth stroke on Lillard's shot. Many guys should be envious of his jumper.
Down low. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Eubanks the screen. 3-pointer sharp. Jang pulls it in. The Spurs have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Here's Roby, defended by Lillard. Outside Richardson from the arc. Counted from distance. Richardson's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Lillard outside from the high post. And the Blazers getting another bucket right there.
A gifted playmaker. Lillard knows the right call to create for himself.
Here's Roby driving in. Lays it up and banks it in. Roby's got 7 points here in the quarter. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
For 3, here's Lillard. San Antonio with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to McDermott. Here's Roby, defended by Lillard.
Trailblazers foul.
Little's checked in for Portland. Langford's checked in for San Antonio.
Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. The shot from 20 feet out. The rebound by Eubanks.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Portland with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. So on the floor for San Antonio, they've got Johnson, and it's Jones in at the point. Simons against Jones. Pass to Nurkic. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
This is why you involve Nurkic in pick and rolls. He makes smart decisions.
Outside Johnson puts up a 3. And it's Portland with a rebound. Nurkic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Simons outside. The ball's knocked loose. Hard passes to Simons. And the 3 off target.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Pass to Langford. The 3. And it's Portland with a rebound. Nurkic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Grant with it. Nurkic a screen on Pirtle. Grant the pass to Nurkic. And that one's good. And it's a 10-point Portland lead.
Nurkic going to work inside, using all that size he possesses to his advantage.
Here's Jones. Tries again. Pirtle. Nurkic with some nice D. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Pass to Simons. Launches a 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
He is so accurate from the perimeter. Simons takes these shots with such confidence.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Pirtle. Yep, that one goes.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Out to the wing. Now here's Grant, guarded closely. Outside Hart. There's a screen by Nurkic. Hart finds Nurkic. Over Pirtle. Shot by Nurkic, no good.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Pass to Jones. Here's Langford. Outside Johnson. Pirtle with a screen on Grant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Yusuf Nurkic picks one up.
I love whenever Johnson goes at the defense inside because it puts them in a very difficult position.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2.
Free throw drops for Johnson.
You know, not only does Keldon Johnson bring your team scoring, he also is a great rebounder.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Lillard's checked in, and San Antonio with a change here too. Vassell, he's checked in for Langford. It's both from the stripe.
I mean, there are some great guys in this league. Coach Greg Popovich sticks out. Just a tremendous person. I loved competing against his teams.
Simons outside. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. No luck on that one. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Coach Pop, the NBA all-time leader in wins. Any memories facing off with his Spurs?
Well, I always knew that his teams would play hard, they'd be prepared, they played the right way. And of course, they exemplified the toughness and character of their leader, Coach Pop.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
You know, that's the kind of play that can really start a run. He knows a little momentum can get them back even.
Simons outside. From the top of the key, here's Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
It's a challenge trying to keep Nurkic off the glass. He is so good at capitalizing on the offensive boards.
Timeout called, the Spurs.
It's party time, Portland. Here are your Blazers.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle. He really got into them, saying, quote, "You guys aren't playing hard enough. Forget the X's and O's. We need to play with passion. Let's just see that for the last part of this game. Guys."
Thanks for that, Allie. San Antonio trailing here. Outside Johnson. Pirtle with a screen on Hart. From deep, Johnson. Offensive rebound.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Sohan with a rebound.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
Here's Johnson. Here's Pirtle. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Hart passes to Lillard. This one for 3. And they'll get another chance. Nurkic passes to Simons. Misses the 3. San Antonio has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Here's Vassell. Sinks it from distance.
Devin Vassell coming up clutch.
Portland has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Jones against Lillard, and he commits the intentional foul.
First Personal foul. First team foul.
44 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Lillard with the ball, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Pass to Nurkic. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
To the inside. Zohan. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
You have to love their intensity right now, getting hot at the perfect time.
They're so close now, they've got to keep their foot on the gas pedal.
At the line for Portland. And 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5.
Anthony Simons has proven himself as an effective and efficient scorer. Someone this team leans on to fill it up.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Making the most of his trip to the line and helping them extend their lead.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They're down by 6. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Johnson, and it's good. And now they trail by just 4.
High stakes moment, and Keldon Johnson delivers.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5.
At the line for 2.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
He's known for being clutch. When games are tight, Damian Lillard leans into the spotlight and knows how to deliver.
The shot by Johnson, no good, and that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
At the line for Portland.
And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. There's 10 seconds left in the game. Here's Bates Diop. The three-pointer off the mark. So it's Portland picking up the win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. Saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Dame, you routinely make shots that most players would not even attempt. What enables you to have that kind of confidence?
Sometimes in the summer, I work on the craziest things. You know, you never know what type of situation you're going to be in. You got to be prepared for it. You know, so I've worked on my fair share of crazy shots, crazy passes, and you know, you don't make a high percentage of them, but I made one tonight.
Practice makes perfect. Thanks so much, Dame.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with our 2K Sports crew.